Okay, here we are. We're going to do another Sky Park flight in Microsoft Flight Sim with a digital theme park group.
Flying the snake through Hell's Canyon.
Morning, y'all.
Morning.
Morning.
Hey.
We're gonna have Louis Gossel Jr. tune up my engine since we're flying the snake. Sorry, Iron Eagle.
I watched that the other day.
Which one? Part 1?
Yep.
I like Part 1. It was alright. For some reason, I don't know. I think since I got into flight sim, every movie with an airplane or something, I think I like.
You know, which is what's the name of the one where they fly the Intruder? I think it's got Danny Glover in it.
Flight of the Intruder.
Yeah,
That's
Flight
part
of
of the Intruder.
Flight of the Intruder. I like that one.
The Phantom Shitter.
That's one of my favorite all times right there.
Yeah,
Doesn't that have this Douglas Sky Raider in it too?
Yeah, that's got a SPAD in it for rescue when he gets.
Yeah, I love that Sky Raider. There's another Danny Glover movie where he flies it's not L-19, is it? It's the Cessna.
Bat 182. No.
There you go.
Bat
Gene Hackman. Yeah, it's Bat something. You're right.
Yeah, I was thinking of Turk 182.
Too. Yeah.
Bat 21.
Bat 21. That's a good movie too. That's a good airplane movie.
Oh, nice. We got a full house today. Look at everybody out there. Awesome.
Have y'all seen Horizon yet?
Yes,
No.
that's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Is that a good one?
There's some stupid people in that plane, but that's a good one.
Best all-time airplane movie, I think.
Airplane?
Great Waldo Pepper.
Oh.
Which one?
The Great Waldo Pepper.
Oh, I haven't seen that.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's a good one.
I gotta write that one down.
Robert Redford.
Robert Redford. Post-World War I barnstorming.
Competition.
Yeah, it's a good movie.
Knocking each other's wheels off or some shit.
Damn, it's a long way down here.
Should have flown.
I hope you guys enjoyed the flight today.
I had to refill my tank.
You got live weather, right?
Live weather.
What
Gorgeous.
time of day you got?
Live time of day. I'm showing 8:58 in the AM.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it's a beautiful day.
I thought better of flying the Zenith. I got to keep up.
Yeah, that one's going to be kind of. I think you'll do about 100 knots in that, but that's it. It's a little bit of a draggy airplane. It's got a Rotex 912 in it. Rotax, which is the same as in like the CTLS, and it'll do 110 cruise easily.
I like how you can put your own numbers on the side of this plane and it shows up on the dash. But the thing that bothers me is when I look over to see Zoo, there's like he's trying to hide it. Him and his smuggling work.
Yeah, they don't let you see everybody else's numbers yet. That's so silly.
That's one of the simplest things, I think.
They're afraid people will do things like November Papa, Oscar Papa, or something like that. I don't know.
Oh, mine's Oscar Uniform 812. All right, I can see a bunch of wind going across the top of y'all's heads.
Don, is that you in the Long Easy?
Yep.
Nice.
Oh, well, I could have flown that one, it sounds like. But I guess only those few of you just said something would have seen me in it.
Does that little dinky have the speed?
It's got the speed. That one will
Oh,
fly
okay.
about 150 knots, I think.
Whoa.
Maybe a little faster.
All right,
Yeah, it's
Griffos, you
pretty
want to lead
clean.
us out?
Okay, gentlemen, today our flight takes us off here, the Salmon Valley. We're going to head due east once we take off, cross that little ridge you see over there, and fly down the Big Wood River through Sun Valley into Friedman Airport, and then over to Craters of the Moon National Park, and then finally over to the Snake River just east of American House Reservoir. This is our longest leg, I think, perhaps, of the adventure series. I needed to get us about halfway across the Basin country on our way to the other side of the Snake and Jackson Hole on the next leg. So after you take off, head east and follow the rivers.
Let's do it.
Didn't Evil Knievel try to jump the Snake River?
He did, I believe, at Hell's Canyon, right?
I'm not sure. I just know it was. I just remember hearing Snake River, rather, in a rocket bike that never made it. Damn, I'm old.
So once you get up in the air, you'll see the little valley over here. It's basically due east.
Huh. Yeah, okay, why is this?
Boy, this airplane is just not climbing today.
Try. I don't know what you're in, but try your mixture. We're up pretty high here.
Oh yeah, elevation's like 7,000 feet.
We're
Airport.
almost. Yeah, I'm at 8,000 right now.
Oh no, I'm in the airport.
Yeah, the airport's high. We're gonna have to climb a bit to get over these mountains here.
Good luck with that.
JP, you doing okay?
Not really. Lost, my controls were not working and I bought the farm.
Oh no.
Oh no. Well, luckily we're not very far from the departure.
Was it on sale?
Not really.
Bomb there.
Yeah, some of you may want to climb here. I had remembered the saddle being lower than this. I'm up at about 9,000 now. I can clear it at 9,000, but just. Those of you who have nitrous, feel free to use it. Isn't that pretty?
Uh-oh.
This guy's heading down that canyon.
Yeah, don't follow that canyon. That'll take you the wrong way. Just cross over that bridge. Heading is about 130. Turn on my torch.
Griffiths, what airplane are you in?
I'm in the absurd Savage Gravel Cub.
Oh, okay. Was there an update in the last couple of days by chance?
I don't know.
Because I'm seeing you as the Cherokee again.
Oh shoot! And I worked really hard to. Sorry about that.
Oh no, that would be on me if for not getting an update and getting it in.
I don't think in the last several days. I think it's been a week or more since I updated this.
I see you in the right one, Griffiths.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's probably the version I've got. Lesson learned.
I have the Alaska one with the grizzly bear on the tail.
Yeah, I saw you in that one, JP. I mean,
Al.
Al, yeah.
As long as I'm doing something wrong, you can call me JP.
Ouch.
Oh, I felt that one.
Ouch.
As long as I've got enough gas, don't call me Levon.
Really? Low blow, huh? Okay.
Oh, that's where we're going.
It just doesn't stop, does it, Levon?
It does not. It's okay. It's okay.
Once it gets in the memory banks, it's never deleted.
I'm just gonna remember that next time we're in DCS.
And his weapons are hot. All right, I'm getting out in front of you guys too much.
You mean when you're getting instruction in the Huey? You're gonna blow
Nope.
us both up?
Nope.
Yeah, you're cooking along there, Shalimar.
I'm trying to get behind you again. How slow can I go?
Oh yeah, Shalimar's way out there. Look at that.
That's a slippery airplane. You know, the funny thing about that airplane, you guys probably know this, right? But when you get out of it, after you've flown it, you have to like hold its nose down and lower the landing gear so that it's sitting on its nose.
You mean raise the nose gear?
Yeah, raise the nose gear, yeah. So that it's sitting on its nose. Looks funny. Well, the mountains look nice today, don't they?
Boy, they do.
And pretty nice, calm air.
Nobody wants to use the B word, huh?
Nobody wants to.
It's beautiful.
10 minutes. Whoever had 10 minutes is the winner. I tell you what, the detail in this sim, Looking at my wing, that looks like freshly doped fabric there. All right, this is Upper Sun Valley. When we go around this little corner here, we'll be in the main Sun Valley. Lots of famous people live here. One of my favorite musicians, Steve Miller, lives here, or did. I don't know where he lives now, but he may still live here.
Actually, when you said that, didn't he just pass?
Did he? I hadn't heard that.
Well, I could be confusing him with somebody else.
Possible. He's... What would he be now? Almost 80, maybe?
Yeah, but don't take that as true without verifying.
Okay.
After this, I've got a 3-hour flight I have planned in the TBM 930.
We've got the briefing today for Island Style, right?
Yeah, we have the briefing at, what is it, 10 o'clock Pacific?
Yeah, I think so. You just checking out that side canyon over there, Tom?
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Coast Guard 1 and Coast Guard 2.
Go ahead, Coast Guard 1.
That's awesome. He answered. I love it. That's right.
Oh boy.
I got that on the stream too. Awesome. Wow, look at this valley, man. Microsoft does a great job, man. I try not to say it. Try not to say the word.
I tried to roll in on your 6 there, Tom, but I wasn't able to do it. Well, this is Ketchum in the heart of Sun Valley right here. The ski slopes are on our right over there. Living up to its name today. I don't really have any clouds in the sky anymore.
Me either.
I just
Me
have
neither.
a few
Off to the left a little
off
bit.
to the left, just a little.
Oh yeah, there they are.
Yes, off to the
My
left.
wing
Great.
was flanking them.
Wow, look
There's
at
some
this
behind us to the north, but pretty clear to the south.
valley, man.
Levon, are you off Zoolander's wing?
Roger.
Are you in the number 3 position?
I'm in the slot position. yeah. Is it slot number 2 or number 3? I don't know. I forgot.
3 is on the left usually.
Whoa!
Big lag, big lag.
I saw that.
Loading something.
Skiers probably. It's probably loading skiers up there on the slopes. That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
Or bears chasing skiers, one or the other.
That would be even better. Looks like
Wow.
we're running out of snow here.
Hey, okay, I was about to ask. So, did you guys' mountains just go from snow to green up ahead?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's awesome. We get to see the same thing.
right here at the south side of town.
Yep.
Yeah, we're running out of
Amazing.
snow. Yeah, exactly.
That's cool.
That's really cool that everybody sees that like that, man. Hey, John Delta, how's the view from up there, buddy?
Beautiful. I see white and I see green.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
You know what? It came like instinct. Beautiful. I didn't even think about it.
Yeah, this is quite amazing.
I bit the bullet and bought the arrow.
Have you flown it yet?
Nah.
Yeah, Tom's twisting my arm to buy it.
I was gonna hold out and just get the turbo arrow, but I figured why not?
I think I will. I think I want this one more than the turbo.
Oh, did you grab that too, Griffiths? The Piper?
No, I haven't bought it yet, but
Okay.
there've been some issues with it. Tom's had some issues with it.
Yeah, I had thought about getting that plane.
I have it for X-Plane, and I really like it. They did a great job.
Except for really long-range missions, which I don't plan to do in an arrow, the turbo can do just about anything a normally aspirate one can do, and it can do things that it can't.
That's true. I just like the old school stuff.
Nice.
It's really fun to fly.
Well.
Plus, I've never flown a turbo arrow, but I've flown an arrow. And I've flown a Cherokee a fair bit, and I like it. If they do a Cherokee, I'd buy that in a heartbeat.
I think that's A2A's plan for their first
I
plane.
hope they do.
Don't take it as gospel.
Okay, I'll check on that. I'll check on Steve Miller.
There you go. No, that's what the main guy at A2A said on their website was Cherokee.
I thought he said that we're creating a plane for MSFS was like we're doing from scratch, and they wanted to make new planes.
Yeah.
Maybe they're learning to port.
Yeah, they've already got the 3D, all the drawings and stuff.
There's some big mansions down there. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. Look at that.
This is a ritzy place.
What's the name of this place?
Sun Valley.
Sun Valley, okay.
Yeah, the little town that we're flying over that stretches out forever is called Ketchum.
Catch him.
Friedman Memorial.
That's where we're heading. Right up ahead. Just a touch and go. I don't see what the weather is here. I'm checking. I think it's 100 out at 7 knots. So runway 13 will be fine. Touch and go.
Somebody's got a tail. Oh, guys, that looks cool.
It really is.
Look at all y'all down there along the highway.
So tourism is the big industry here?
The ski resort here, and then there's festivals and stuff like that. I don't know about tourism.
Okay.
I mean, I'm sure tourists come here, yeah, but this is kind of a wealthy enclave.
The lag is real down here.
Okay, you're getting it too?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
too.
down to probably just a few frames per second.
It's so bad
Yeah.
down here. I'm going back
Because-
up.
Because we're getting close to this airport. It's something to do with the airports, I think.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Yeah, it blocked up just for a moment for
I thought
me.
it was
And
just
then,
me.
Stuttered galore around this area.
Yeah. I really do think it's the airports.
Yeah, I think all the airports and this housing area
Housing,
and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think it's the housing.
Oh, okay.
We've been going over a lot of houses, but it's when we get to this airport.
I see you in shot final.
Still
Touch and go, right?
stuttery.
Smoothing out for me now.
Hot start
on short final.
Yeah, you and everybody else.
Might tank it on final.
Y'all be careful now.
yeah.
I don't think that's possible.
Oh man, it's really an awesome sight behind me. Everybody's in line.
At 1 frame per second, it really makes it a challenge.
It's so bad.
Good for picture taking.
So what's the heading beyond here?
Just keep heading south,
Okay.
basically,
Okay.
or southeast.
I'm gonna slow down.
Once I land here, I'll tell you what the heading is. Once I get over the top of Al, Al just shot up in the air.
I just flew through dude in the corner.
Whoa.
Griffos, right your rear.
Yeah, I'm trying to. Oh, there you are. I'm trying to. I'm trying to just hold her off till I get onto the part of the airport where I can actually land. Right.
They're starting to smooth out.
That's-
My
that-
gosh,
that's-
that's so bad.
That's quite a displays threshold.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm up.
I try to test the hardness of the runway with my props to see which one was harder.
Who won?
The runway.
Oh man, this is just amazing.
All right, it depends on whether you want to fly down the valley and then turn the corner, which you can see off there ahead of you, or just turn directly on the heading for the next airport. I'm sorry, I'm yelling at you guys. I should turn my sound down. The next airport
Sludo airstrip.
is Hollow Top, 0 Uniform 7. You can cross this kind of ridge here on our left.
Beautiful area.
Pretty, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's green for another few miles, and then it's not. We're on the northern edge of the Idaho Basin. That is some desolate country.
So are we going over the mountains there or down the
That's what
valley?
I'm doing. I'm heading straight to 0 Uniform 7.
Okay.
My heading is about 1 and 0, I guess. A little more scenic this way. There's a really pretty little grass valley over here. That's the interesting thing, right? That we're the basin is lava country. That's what Craters of the Moon National Park is, a bunch of lava flows. And wherever there's lava country, there's fantastic grasslands.
Well, this week. Oh, go ahead.
I was saying all this country was probably under a mile of ice at one point, big giant lakes on top. Suddenly just everything melted and broke away and created all those beautiful things down in Arizona and everything that washed it all away. Amazing how much water would have been here at one point.
I kind of like it this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's very nice.
I wouldn't want to sleep on the ice.
Oh, now I've done it. I looked out my window and saw that wheel, and now I'm like Zoo. I'm totally fascinated with it.
Isn't that amazing? Stupid wheel.
That's a big ass wheel.
Say, Griffiths, how about turning on your torchlight?
I got my torchlight on.
Oh, really? I don't see it.
Here, let me do a loop, and you should be able to see it.
Yeah, I'm behind them. I have mine on too.
Did you see it? I flashed it at you.
I was behind you the whole time. I didn't see it.
Huh. Let me cycle it on and off. I'm climbing here up this valley. I should probably stay left. It's easier that way.
You see snow on the ground here?
A little bit, yeah. A little bit up in this valley.
Little
That's kind
patches.
of why I was heading that way. It looked cool.
I take it I missed the time change.
Ah, there he is.
I'm in Arizona. Time stands still.
Yeah.
I mean, we're still making fire with sticks. So.
What
You
else
got
do you make
sticks?
fire with?
The sun.
It's funny. So this next little strip here, right in the middle of the Craters of the Moon, is it's grass strip, only about 2,500 feet, touch and go. Runway is 0523. Probably 23 makes. I don't know what if the wind's still 100, maybe 05 is best. Elevation is basically 5,400 feet. I'm showing barometric pressure now as 2,902.
2992.
Read back correct.
Oh, that's a nice sized river down there.
That's the Littlewood River Reservoir we're flying over right now. Looks nice. There's a little
Now I see the
campground.
torchlight.
You see the torchlight now? Good. That looks like a nice little campground, Tom. On the east side, in the middle of the reservoir.
Yeah. We were not near a reservoir though, but all the ground was black. That's all I remember about it. I mean,
Oh
really,
no, yeah.
really
No, we're not there yet. But this looked like a nice little campground to me there on the reservoir.
It does look very nice. Probably an Army Corps of Engineers park.
Probably, that's usually the case on those reservoirs.
But you guys are good halfway through the route.
Yeah, we're down south of
Yeah.
Friedman. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
I could see you on the map there. I was thinking maybe I'll just pop in where you guys are.
Yeah,
and
just
go
bump in
back
with
to the
us.
start.
Ground gets kind of colorful around here, doesn't it?
Yes.
Sure looks pretty out towards Flat Top Airspace. That's nice looking.
The mountains off to our east. Beautiful.
Yeah, they're nice. That's the Sawtooths. That's the other side of the Sawtooths.
Okay. Yeah, when we left Craters of the Moon, we just drove straight north and went up all the way over the Sawtooth. There's a couple of hot springs up there that came out of the rocks that were real nice. And one campground just had a big hot spring in it that everyone swam in.
Oh, that's cool.
Pretty cool. And the road coming out of it was not very wide and extremely windy. I almost
Yeah.
wished I didn't have my 27-foot trailer behind me. And right after we got out of the Sawtooth and got into Boise, we got a flat tire.
Oh wow.
Once we were out of the danger zone, that was
That's
our
nice.
first flat tire, and I'm really glad that it waited.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I had a flat last summer pulling the trailer. First flat I've ever had. It was in a good place to have it. I tell you, that's why I want a double axle trailer, RV trailer, right?
The first flat tire I ever had in my life was driving alone at night on the turnpike 2 weeks after Ennis Cosby got shot.
Who got shot?
Ennis Cosby.
Who the hell's he?
Bill Cosby's son. He was changing a flat
No.
tire and he got shot. Didn't know that?
Nope.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
barely remember that. Did he die?
Yes.
Yeah.
And there I was on the turnpike 2 weeks later at night in the rain.
Do you guys see those low-laying clouds on
Yeah.
the plane?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the basin over there.
It's huge.
It is, yeah. It's like a big belt stretched around the south of Idaho over the widest part of it. In the old days, it was camas prairies. Utes used to come up here every year. Big camas roots.
So did you say that we're going to Jackson Hole on the next leg?
That's our destination on the next leg, yeah.
And so do you think that we are in view of that range, the Tetons?
No, we won't see them today, I don't believe.
Okay.
But we will see them most of the next leg. Like we're flying to the Snake today, and we're going to land on an airport right on the Snake. When we take off next week, we'll fly up the Snake River a little bit, but then we'll sort of just turn east because the Snake River north of there winds around a ton out on the flats. So we'll just sort of fly east and intersect the Snake River again after it loops south. And then we'll follow it into Alpine and up the valley, Star Valley, into Jackson Hole. And once we turn east off of the Snake, we'll probably be able to see the Tetons pretty soon after that, and we'll see them the rest of the flight.
Cool. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say. So is the live weather pretty clear for you guys?
Oh, it's absolutely
Yeah, it's
Oh,
gorgeous.
okay.
beautiful.
Beautiful.
That's a lot of B words in 3 seconds.
We've been busting out with them all day today.
It's still a little early for that. So
It's bodacious.
bodacious. There you go.
Okay. We'll settle for
goodness.
that.
It's omnipresent.
It's the
This
bomb.
is better than Bo Derek.
So, Tom, you see the black up ahead of us?
Yeah.
We're kind of
And?
crossing into the craters of the moon country right now, guys, and all that black down there is just lava flows. Tom was camping here.
It was pretty amazing. There's these little blue and yellow flowers all through the lava, and the roadways, the sidewalks, the berms along the side, everything is black and painted black. And in the campground, it was unbelievable. All the buildings were black. They just didn't want to deter from the blackness of the lava in the area, and it was big, the area too.
What I'm seeing off to the right of me, basically that area.
Yeah.
Is that what? Okay.
Most of it stretches off to the northeast of us.
As I look up ahead, okay, all that area.
Yeah, it stretches a long way.
Oh,
so
wow.
if you look on your little VFR map, you see the airport we're heading to, 0 Uniform 7, and then northeast of it, you see Arco Butte Airport, which is Kilo Alpha Oscar Charlie. Craters of the Moon covers that area and east of there for a fair bit.
I mean, I look at this and the expanse is just amazing. And the other day I saw a photograph of the Earth as a speck in the universe.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys like that kind of science fiction or not, but the book I'm reading right now is called Seven Eves. It's by Neil Stevenson. It starts with some kind of extremely fast comet, maybe. Basically blows a hole right through the moon, and the moon blows up. And then 2/3 of the book is about trying to get some remnant of the human race into geocentric orbit so that it can survive. And then it flashes 5,000 years into the future, trying to resettle the Earth after the catastrophe that caused. It's pretty interesting stuff.
That'll bend your mind a little bit.
He did an excellent job. It's hard on the science. It's very, very hard science.
Guys, I gotta bail. One of my tenants is locked. Not locked out. They have no heat, so I gotta go check it out.
All right, good luck.
Yeah,
Yeah, too bad.
that's too bad.
Bye.
Bye.
See ya.
For anybody that spots the airport, holler. I think I see it in front of me over there.
Holotop?
I think runway 05 is probably our best bet for the touch and go.
Which airport?
0 Uniform 7.
0 Uniform 7.
0 Uniform 7. Hollow top.
Oh! Oh, that stupid map.
I see you on base.
Yeah, I see you, Tom. It looks to me like you're right.
I forget when you have the cursor over that little VFR map, you lose control of your plane.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, do you really?
Yeah, and then you move it. Yeah, if your cursor's over the VFR, a lot of times your flight controls don't work. You have to move it away from the from over the map.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the map and moving it around, and then I look up and there's the ground.
4-1 Echo short final.
Oh, okay. It looks like
You're flying over the top of it there, JP.
Yeah, I see that.
All right, I see John D. Looks like he's lining up on final.
5-6 Delta on final.
I'm going to slow down, John. You're just off my right wing. I'm going to slot in behind you.
Okay.
Runway's a little crooked.
Wheels down, wheels up.
This grass.
Whoa. Really, there's nothing out here.
Nope.
You guys think the little pockets of white down in the lava are snow?
I think snow. I think that's snow. That's cool, isn't it?
It's amazing.
Makes sense. Yeah, this is a little bit of a hilly runway, isn't it? Crooked and got a hump in the middle. All right, coming in behind you, John.
Short final. 1, 2, 3, Julia Papa.
Oh, I see you, dude. You're right behind me. All right, I'll...
Nine-two Tango's lined up behind the furball.
I'll just do a quick little touch.
Here we go. I'm off.
John's off.
83 Lima short final.
I'm off.
Who's up?
Okay.
All right. Heading is basically 80.
I'll slot in behind you, Zoo. Yep, so much for that.
Well, that didn't work out like I planned.
Uh-oh.
Are these volcanic vents that we see?
Yes.
Really, Levon?
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Astonishing.
Yeah, and not just these little vents here, but like those mountains that you can see up ahead of us. Those are the same. Now, in real life, so the algorithm has trouble recognizing this kind of terrain for what it is. So it's putting some dark vegetation on it. In real life, it's just black rock.
Is that right?
Yeah.
No vegetation, nothing, just...
No, there's some vegetation, right, Tom? There's like
Yeah.
there's scrubs.
Tiny little flowers everywhere.
Yeah, and there's scrub brush. And down in New Mexico, there's little, pinon pine and stuff like that grows in the crevices.
That was sure a hell of a tour guide. Yeah, I learned more from you than I have anywhere on this map.
Yes, I'm crap full of trivia.
Ain't you?
You don't want to play Trivial Pursuit with me, let me just tell you that right now. I'm a map nut.
Oh, I love
Big
maps.
nut. Have been my whole life.
Yeah, same here. Love maps.
I've traveled around an awful lot, but when I was a kid, before I could, I traveled around through maps.
Speaking of kids, these kids are spoiled now. They don't even know what a Thomas guide is.
Yeah.
Years ago I went through survival school, and they took us out in the middle of the night, deuce in the house, with the tarps down, and threw us out, and all we had was a Pantene compass. And we had 36 hours to get back to base, and we didn't even know where we are. So we had to use land navigation at night. We had to look over, see the terrain, and determine where we're at, use our compass to get home. It works.
It totally works. Yeah, I've done a lot of orienteering. When I was in my 20s, I would either sort of put a backpack on or saddle one of my horses, trailer them, and just sort of stop somewhere in New Mexico or Arizona or Colorado. Later on, when I lived in Wyoming, I'd do the same up there, and I'd be gone months at a time, and I would just take topo maps and a compass.
How do you remember that far back?
Here's the sad thing. At the age I'm getting to be right now, that's basically all I remember is that far back. Like, I can't remember last week or last month.
Uh-oh.
I'm not joking either.
The fresh dinosaur tracks threw him off.
They have a new diagnosis now. It's called virus brain fog.
Yeah, I've heard about that. A little fog, a little mental fog.
I just went through some.
Me too.
These clouds are pretty neat how low they are.
Mine never clears.
That's a good one.
I kind of like it. I kind of like it here.
You kind of like it.
It's pleasant. It's calm.
It's
happy
peaceful.
times. Lots of happy memories. Yeah. Not a care in the world.
That's kind of a growing cloud right in front of me right there.
Awful low, too.
Well, we're pretty high as well. Like, we're about 6,000.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Yeah, that's the thing is even this basin, this is the flat, lower part of Idaho, right? And it's a mile high. Wyoming's the same way, right? Like, Wyoming is ringed with mountains. The Bighorns, right? The Tetons, the Cheyenne Mountains down around Laramie. And the middle of the state is just flat, sagebrush country. But it's, 6,000 feet high. It's sort of the roof of the United States in a sense. Those of you who are a little higher and a little farther ahead, can you see American Falls Reservoir out there to your 2 o'clock yet?
Yes, just barely.
Just barely, okay.
It's right on the edge of the horizon there, Tom.
Yeah.
According to the weather at McCarthy, we got 197 at 12 knots.
That sounds about right. That makes sense, right? And 19 is the runway heading, so that's where we want to land.
Yeah.
Elevation is about 4,500 feet.
Is this the last one?
This is our destination.
Well, the last one was our destination. Make up your mind.
I knew it. I just finally got to where I could see all you guys. I thought, yeah, this is going to last about a 5-minute flight right now. Hey, I'm glad I'm caught up, so I'll fly this later this week, the whole thing.
I'll fly with you, Dan.
All right.
That's so at the head of the reservoir up there is American Falls, and on the other side over there is Pocatello, and that's Pocatello Airport. That's a pretty good sized airport. And that big isolated mountain to your 10 o'clock,
Yep.
maybe your 9 o'clock, some of you, yeah, that's the remnant of the major volcano, I think, that created most of this country that you see we're flying over.
Really?
Wonder what the activity is there.
I don't know what the current activity. Tom, did you know? Did they talk about that when you were up here? Are there any of these
I don't
active
know
at all?
anything about that. No, I mean, the only activity you see is this, as you head up into the mountains, so many hot springs and water flowing.
Yeah,
Really hot, you know.
Well, that volcano near, what is it, Reykjavik, Iceland or whatever? It just blew.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah,
When,
it's been
today?
dormant for a long time. And I mean, not really blow, but it's streaming lava.
Well, you know, guys, we're not very far away. Like, if you were to turn northeast from here, you would fly right into Yellowstone, and you know, that's huge volcanic country still. Geysers, springs.
That whole Yellowstone caldera, is it called? And
Yeah.
they keep threatening is someday going to change the face of the earth.
And pick up a picnic basket.
Yeah, if that top blows up, I mean, that's massive.
Yeah.
What was the big volcano that blew up, I don't know, 15, 20 years ago, where they said
Hood?
St. Helens?
there's
Yeah,
St. Helens, I think it was.
Yeah, that time.
And I thought the amazing thing was how at first they said how long it would take for the vegetation, everything to come back. And surprisingly, it started coming back really fast. So I thought that was a plus.
You should fly over it. It looks
It's
pretty
neat,
good in
yeah.
this sim. And it's pretty desolate.
It's still pretty desolate.
It's still pretty desolate, yeah.
Yeah.
Just off my right wing is a beautiful crater sticking up out of the ground. That's kind of
Isn't that a good one?
a nice one.
When we did that previous series, we flew by Mount St. Helens, but it was under the clouds, so we couldn't really see it.
Huh.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that's a good crater.
So by your
Yeah.
standards, you're like, it hasn't come back at all, Dan. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's
I
just a
don't know-
big
I don't know
desert
what
up
you're
there.
reading.
Yeah.
I like the way FSX had it with that little ball of steamy stuff in the middle, if anybody's ever been up there. In FSX, at Mount St. Helens, I mean.
I tell you what else is beautiful in this sim is Crater Lake in California. That's beautiful.
Different than Oregon, Crater Lake?
Yeah. Yeah, it's in California, isn't it near Mount Shasta? Or am I mixed up again?
Maybe you said your sense of direction was pretty bad, so I'm going.
Apparently.
I think Crater Lake is the deepest lake in the United States.
And it's in Oregon?
I think it's in Oregon because we refused to go to California when we were camping out there, and we stayed at Crater Lake, and then we went a little north and east out to the coast for July 4th into this little tiny town that we went to a really small parade. It was kind of fun, bunch of nice people. And cool air because it was reaching 100 degrees around Crater Lake, and on the coast it was about 70, which was pretty nice.
Yep, absolutely, Oregon. When I flew by it in the sim, I had left from Redding and I passed Mount Shasta, and then I passed Crater Lake, and I guess I hadn't realized I had crossed over into Oregon quite a ways back.
Yeah, big stutters again down low.
Yeah, since the update, I keep getting these freezes too.
I think it's the airports because we can see them over there now, and we're in the range of about 4 of them.
No, it's the whole sim. They
Yeah.
big on the forums. They're blowing it up. Everybody who has Microsoft 2020, ever since that World Update, it's been a big issue. So they're gonna fix it though, because everybody's raised so much hell about it that the forums are flooded and toxic with the whole. Everybody's voicing their opinion about it. So it'll be. Hopefully they come out with an update soon.
But I mean, the thing I've noticed is it only happens to me when I'm near airports. Like we've just been flying through backcountry, not a single stutter for me. I've been up high, I've been down low.
Yeah, and I started seeing the seams again in the scenery, the mountains.
Yeah, I've seen them too.
Yeah, yes, I have. Yeah.
There's, I was looking at the development update or whatever, and I guess they're shooting for a release, an update this next week.
Right. Yeah, I saw that. A lot of people are saying, well, heading back to X-Plane. A lot of people are saying, because a lot of it's just unbearable in some areas, especially busy areas like, California, Pacific Northwest, Seattle, SeaTac, stuff like that. I'm pretty sure they'll tackle it because, with the release of that CRJ, you can't even fly it because, you can to a certain extent, but it's just too tough with the sim running at its performance because it's not even the airplane itself, it's actually the sim because we're in these little planes and we can still feel it. So, yeah, they'll fix it. No matter when. I hope it's soon.
Levon, did you get the RJ?
You know this man? Of course. Yeah, I was gonna do a couple of flights later on. Yep. It's a good band. All the systems work in it, man. Everything, 100%.
Yeah, I bought the thing and found out I can't use it with my system.
What are we talking about?
The CRJ.
CRJ.
Oh, okay.
They say CRJ stands for Climb Restricted Jet.
My sim just crashes every time I try to load it up. It
Ooh.
won't even load.
Oh no, that's some kind of install issue probably. Probably I would reinstall it because I don't have any problems with it.
Is that right?
Yeah, I haven't had any issues with the plane itself. None.
I can't get the avionics to work.
You think I need to reinstall it then?
Yeah. With the avionics, if you did your EFB come on when you turned it on?
No, it's like black, and when I click on it, it just gets a little lighter. But I've tried everything. I reloaded. I went to forums, and nobody seems to have the problem.
Oh yeah, that's got to be some kind of issue there too. I have zero problems with that airplane. Rather be cold and dark, turnaround state, whole 9 yards. I've flown it. I did a stream on it, and I'll stream it if I need to for you guys to show you guys how I installed it because I bought it through Aerosoft. I didn't buy it through the marketplace. But still, it's pretty much the same thing. I can show you guys some stuff on it if you need me to. But I have zero problems with it.
I got it from the marketplace.
Okay.
Yeah, that's where I got mine.
Is there
I
a
think it's
reason
better
you
to
went
buy
with
it from the publishers. The marketplace seems to be very slow to update.
You know, this airport is IFR. We're coming in.
It looks like it's gonna be.
Yeah, I just pulled the weather from the nearest weather station, and it was IFR. But that nearest weather station was like 20 miles away.
Those clouds are ultra low.
I got a question. I got my PFR map shows us our destination about 8 o'clock to me.
Oh,
We headed.
you may have not refreshed. Like I changed this Sky Vector map on the website and the next one about a week ago, maybe a week and a half ago, and sometimes if you don't refresh the website, then the link will take you to the old address instead of the new address. So the destination is Uniform 02.
Oh, I thought it was Kilo Alpha Oscar Charlie.
That's what it was originally, but I changed it to Uniform 02. I needed us to get a little further across the basin on this leg.
Okay.
I think this particular leg between the previous airport and here is probably the longest one in the series, isn't it?
This is the longest
so
leg,
far?
I think. Yeah, I think this will be the longest leg.
Like 50 odd nautical miles.
This is 120 nautical miles. This leg.
Now this one trip from the previous airport, Oscar 0 Uniform 7, that's 55 miles by itself.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
How low is this cloud layer?
I don't know. There may be some. I don't. It's the longest so far. That's
longest so far.
I see runway lights east of that body of water.
Yep, it's over on the southeast side of the Snake River there.
It looks clear to me.
That body of water, there's east of that, there is a pretty large airport. That's not the one we're going to, though.
No, we're not going to Pocatello. Yeah, we're going to the little Blackfoot Airport, McCarley Field.
But I just came out of the clouds. I'm about 12 miles out, and might be okay if we don't hit that other bank of clouds over there.
So that's the Snake, huh?
That's the Snake again. After we left it at Hell's Canyon, it sort of winds down, right, by Boise and wanders around through the basin here and then turns northeast. And then it wanders up a little bit on those flats off to our left and turns south and heads for Wyoming.
Yeah.
And it turns north again.
It's a long river.
It's a long river.
How wide is this plain that we've been flying over?
Like at
inland.
It's it varies, right? Depending on it's big, right? Like it stretches south. I mean, it's probably 50 miles from the mountains that we left earlier, the Sawtooth, down to the Snake River, and it stretches. It just keeps stretching south of there, right? I mean, it doesn't stop. It turns into Nevada, right? Runs into Salt Lake, Great Salt Lake.
Oh, that's the same plain?
Same basin. This is called the Great Basin. Whole area here.
So Salt
Where
Lake
Zoo
is part
lives.
of this?
Part of this same basin, yeah.
Wow, that is big.
And then you have all the Nevada little mountain ranges, but they're also just plopped down in the middle of this Great Basin. That's where Zoo lives.
He lives in Reno.
Reno, Nevada. Yeah.
Yep, he's on
So
the
that's
western edge of the Great
The western
Basin.
edge of it. Okay. How far is Bonneville Flats from you, Zoo?
Oh, probably 4 hours or so. Probably farther than that, 6 hours.
Have you
That's
ever
just
gone?
out.
What was that?
Have you ever gone there
A couple times, yeah.
when they were doing stuff, doing
Nah.
speed trials and stuff?
Nah, just visiting.
That's why Zoo glows at night.
I think you're thinking of Alamogordo down in New Mexico. Those salt flats. Did they ever do any nuclear testing in Bonneville? I don't think so.
I don't think so, no.
No, but there's been nuclear testing a number of places in the United States.
Yeah.
Quite a few in Nevada.
Oh yeah, definitely. But also Colorado, Alaska, I think Georgia.
Yeah.
Georgia.
Oak Ridge or something like that.
No, that was actually Oak Ridge was part of the complex, but there were actually 2 explosions. I think it was in Georgia. It was somewhere in that area. One to create a cavern in a salt deposit,
Right.
and then another one to test to see what it sounded like, to basically see what the signals would be if the Russians were to do underground testing like that to conceal yields and stuff like that. It was just a test to basically get a read on the instrumentation they were going to use to enforce test ban treaties.
Isn't that interesting?
That's cool.
Not interesting.
Yeah, when I was younger at a job, the guy I worked with was part of a lawsuit. He grew up in Nevada. I guess his mom died of leukemia, and he had all these tumors all over his arms and legs and his skin and stuff that he'd constantly have to get cut out. And I guess they were saying it was because of the exposure. I don't know, from his mom or, down the line of who was exposed in Nevada. So that was interesting.
Yeah, it's not a good thing.
Yeah.
What lake are we on?
They just didn't know. They didn't fully understand what they're dealing with.
Exactly.
I mean, they were testing something that they said, this may burn up the atmosphere. Well, let's give it a shot.
No, that's true.
It probably won't. Maybe. Only
But
way to
it's
find
still,
out.
Entering midfield, left downwind, runway 19.
Excellent.
But a lot of people did have an idea that it was dangerous. Just, because of the chemistry of the elements and also the radioactivity, because they were starting to figure out radiation was bad.
Did you ever watch that movie about Madame Curie and her husband?
What's that called?
I don't know. It's really good. Her husband, her, and her daughter, and her daughter's husband all died from radiation poisoning.
Yeah.
It was really a good movie.
What leg are we on, please?
Leg 8. Don't forget fuel, guys. I just learned the hard way here. When that strange engine turns off, you just switch.
I'm starting to think about that.
This radiation's great. Put it in your water. Heats the water up. Nice warm showers.
Oh, actually,
Delta turning left base.
there was
runway 19.
a huge amount of that with radium. Radium springs and stuff like that, and the healthy, invigorating radium water.
Yeah, a lot of crazy stuff.
Have you heard the story about the guy that survived 2 nuclear blasts? A Japanese, a Japanese guy. He survived the first bomb, and he went to the next city, and that city was blasted, and he survived both of them.
Wow.
for the final.
Couldn't get enough in
19.
Hiroshima. He had to go to Nagasaki.
Yeah. And he lived a long life. I mean, so it's hard to say.
You know, the gals that painted the all the markers on the dials for airplane instruments and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, they'd lick it with their tongue or something, right?
Oh yeah.
Right,
Well,
and they glowed. They actually glowed at night.
Wow.
I see you
What
one
if,
day.
what if are we going to use 02?
Ultra stutters. Hello.
Uniform 02. Uniform
Okay.
02.
Oh, this
that's
area
the
is so
same
bad.
stuff they were putting on your watch back in the 60s and 50s.
137 Julia Papa short final.
Watch out, Zoo. It's going to be a problem here. The stuttering.
Oh, crosswind for a
What's that?
Downwind for 19.
56 Delta clear runway 19.
Bank jump ball. I was going to land 01.
Oh.
So now you say they're going to try to put a patch out for this in a week or something, or?
This next week, there's a patch that's tentatively planned. Put it that way.
Right. Well, yeah. I look at everything as it's tentative. That's the motto. That's a sim motto.
And the area is nice as hell, but the stutters are unreal.
Yeah, performance is an issue. Definitely.
I see you downwind for left
Beautiful area, though.
McCarley.
A lot of detail.
I can see Pocatello way over there at my 3 o'clock.
All right, gentlemen, I have to leave. Good flight.
Have a
Thanks,
good one.
Griffos.
Yeah.
All right, John.
Take
Take
care.
it easy.
All
Take
right.
care, buddy.
Take care.
I see you turning base. 19. Ooh, stutters.
Oh, does the runway have water on it?
No, but it's right
No.
by the water, right by a little sort of lagoon of the Snake.
Coming up on you, Al.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Yep, it's right next to it.
11 Tango Sierra crossing midfield for left downwind runway 19er.
I'm clear.
There's one coming final 19.
On Mike Tango, turn left base final runway 19.
Gate
64, crossing midfield 19.
11 Tango Sierra left downwind runway 19er full stop. Carly.
On Mike Tango on final runway 19.
I see you clear the runway.
Sorry, what was the final runway again?
19. Beautiful too.
User left your channel.
Tango Sierra turning left base runway 19er.
We've got a little slope on this runway, up a little bit.
I'm expediting for whoever is behind me here.
92 Tango entering left downwind runway 19.
I see you, Robert, in front of me. I'm going to be number 2.
Dude's
11
clearing the
Tango
runway.
Sierra final runway 19er.
And Zoo, number 3.
Short final.
Coming in over the golf course here.
That's nice. Everybody's lined up. Those little clouds are approaching the airport pretty quickly.
Yeah, it looks like we got in pretty good time.
92 Tango left base runway 19.
On Mike Tango clear runway 19.
A big freeze.
I went downwind. I mean downfield for you, so give you a little room.
Yeah, it's hard to have enough speed to taxi because you start lifting off again.
Yes.
Pull back stick. Pull your flaps up.
Yeah.
Yep, doing that.
92 Tango on final runway 19.
Tango Sierra clear the active. Oh, I see you're facing them.
92 Tango's clear of active.
Okie dokie.
47 Hotel Sierra crossing this midfield for a left downwind 19. McCarley.
Good flight, Griffos.
See you soon.
All right, folks, and there you have it. Our Sawtooth leg number, I think it was leg number 8 or 9. I've got that in the stream, so anybody interested? www.digitalthemepark.com. Have a good one.